Morning, Pisces. How you doing? It's your girl Ruth. Welcome back to another series. Your series. I will finish your Sun series. And yeah, these are some things that I've heard, and it resonates with my life because I'm on a quest for truth. I'm on a quest for just really what's going on. Okay. So what I found first, like the title says, are we from this planet? If not, call on your alien family. And as I was listening to, I call him Uncle Fernando and Furburn. They have videos on YouTube, and they were Uncle Fernando was explaining that he's an astrologer and he joined the occult. And when he joined the occult, they told him how everything works, how the planet works, how people got here, the whole 9 yards. And he was told that everyone came from different planets. So I got to thinking when he said that, how my life, different things that happen in my life, and I can't dispute that that's not true, you know. But before we get off, well, as a child, I don't know if I told you, I used to go out and I used to look up and I used to say, it's so much crime and disease and prejudice and hatred and, poisoning food and water and the way they have you programmed. I was like, am I on the right planet? I didn't understand incest. I didn't understand what was going on, but of course I had to be here. I was here for a reason. So later on, I started having visions, and as I slept, uh, on myself on the spaceship, and I was, I guess, talking to my people, and I know I told them I didn't want to come back here. I didn't want to be here, and I guess they convinced me of coming back. So I used to do that a lot, and for a while it stopped. I don't know if I got mad at them or whatever. So lately, not too long ago, I had a vision of myself on a spaceship, and just like you see on the movies with the glass go up, and I was a child, and I guess it was my father, whoever. I wasn't asleep when I seen that vision, and he woke me up, and then I came out of the vision. So by him saying those things, kind of ring a bell for me. And other things I've noticed, my mom always been a free type person. When we moved here from our hometown, she let me and my sister experiment different churches, different religions. And when I got out of that, it was a whole bunch of control. I figured this of me thinking that, okay, that the churches were put in different neighborhoods to control, to make sure certain things get done in that neighborhood and certain things do not. Spies, like in a neighborhood, okay? Because just proving last year alone, the church couldn't help nobody because the order told them not to, you know. And then I went to my findings about blood. It's not just red blood; it's other type of blood as well. I'm just putting two and two together, right? And then how this food is killing us with they bought the plants, mixing it in different 10 laboratories, and they putting it all over the world or whatever, and make you go into stores to buy it, and a certain type of food in these stores, and stuff. Yeah, we got the holistic stores, but it's still certain type of food. It might be fresh from somebody's garden, or they took care of it better, but it's the same type of food. So, I just started looking at all that kind of stuff, and the control of it, and where they put it and stuff like that. So then I was thinking, I said, well, if you feel like you don't want to eat something or don't want to drink something, the inside of you, the real you, is telling you that, but the body you're fighting with, it wants what it wants because it's made from this earth, and it's going back to this earth, you know, but you never die. So you battling with yourself all the time on the habits that's picked up from the body and everything else. So that's why I say people don't have time to be focusing on gossip and worried about somebody else's life. You fighting with yourself the whole time, trying to get yourself in order. So how could you be worried about, somebody else's life and trying to put them down or make them feel some type of way? That's just my things I was looking at. And then I asked another question. Well, who are the true Earthlings? Is it a Fucus? Some people say it's the Andrometers. You know, and then we got Mother Nature, her children, animals, plants, leprechauns, fairyland, the nodes, and then I did a series on the god Pan. who they mocked and destroyed his name, turning him into a devil, Satan, which is a multi-billion, trillion-dollar business. I did a video, like I said, on that. He wasn't violent like they say. They used his name for fear and gain followers and control over people. And people fell for it, probably through some kind of witchcraft, trickery, manipulation, or however it was. Just trying to put all the pieces together. Uh, uh, Being stopped because you don't have the money. Then we go to the money system. And then I was thinking about the Sumerians, the Babylonians, the Greeks, and probably other names. And then the Chinese call themselves Chinese Japanese now, but that's not the name they had before. And all of them started the money system. So they started off having people give crystals or rocks or whatever it is to trade. And then they started with the gold, the diamonds, the silver, and after that, a leader decided to be over everybody, so he decided he wanted his face on something. So that's where we get the coins with a face on the coins. And then after that, they started the paper. The Chinese started the paper, IOUs, and stuff like that. And then now they're going back to that. They start the Bitcoin, and you got another symbol on the Bitcoin and stuff like that. But I say we need to start the trading. We need to have in place in wherever we're at, wherever we're staying, and see they're trying to make us afraid of each other. So we need to stop getting that mentality and stop being so afraid and letting them program us again and get in place. If you're going to eat food, drink water, you know, clean your water, clean food. Find out what Mother Nature has, her edible healing plants. What's edible. Just different type of things like that we need to be focusing on. How to grow that. What we're gonna do if they turn the lights out on us. They block out the sun. They did us last year. They block out the sun, but you know what I'm talking about. Send the cold weather at us and all that stuff they did at the beginning of the year. So just getting organized and stuff like that till we find out more information, because they know we're finding out more information, so they're trying all kind of tactics to stop us. It's a chess game. So and a lot of us don't know how to play chess. So yeah, just different things I was looking at. Stealing Mother Nature, her stuff first and foremost, taking resources out the earth. The oil, the diamonds, the gold, the copper, and all that kind of stuff. And for her children to function, and also this body, this sleeve we live in, to function. you know so uh making concrete, trying to get rid of the trees, and don't want to see any dirt, just stuff like that. Then they control us on our uninformed self. Not saying we stupid or dumb, but we was controlled. We didn't know because of what they taught. They took away a lot of the ancient things, turned it into what they wanted, have us believe those things in school and college, and you believe all that stuff. We fell into that trap. Uh, Now you get to wonder, was we stolen from the planets, or sold, or put here for punishment? They keep saying we fell from the sky. So that means that we were more than just humans if we fell from the sky. You know, which one is it? If it's my planet, I don't remember. We don't remember. Past life, we don't remember. Some of us getting that back. I was really upset as a child about I told y'all about that, and trying to go over my notes, make sure I don't get off track. Now, I remember last year at and 4th of July, I remember it was the white supremacy said it was going to kill a lot of blacks and all that kind of stuff. But I remember these people showed up. A bunch of black people showed up. I mean, just an army of black people showed up. And no cops, no police, no government officials, no CIA, nothing came to stop them. Okay? So you got to wonder what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And then later on that night, I was at my daughter's boyfriend's house. He was a white guy, and she wanted us to meet the family and everything. And so we went there, because I usually don't celebrate that, 4th of July and stuff. That's not my holiday. So I went for respect to her. And later on that night, look what happened in the sky.
That's a meteor. That's a meteor.
want y'all to look at this.
Supposed to be so ain't no telling what's going on. I can't see. No, y'all. What is this, y'all? Fireworks. There go another one, y'all. They done put it in the sky for us. Hey, look, another one came out of nowhere. The level 4 Jumanji. Bro, this level 6. That was cool.
You know what I believe? I believe that was the guys who I showed y'all, the army that came from another planet to help us. It was mentioned a long time ago that this white man was driving an airplane and he went into the center of the earth and he met these beings and they gave him a message to tell to the president at that time that we see what y'all doing to our people on top of the earth. So we'll act accordingly. So I think that was them came to act accordingly. But nobody heard of that man, that white man, ever again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let me get started on this first before I continue. See what they want to say. I know it's already Tuesday, Pisces, but you know, a lot of energy goes into a lot of you know, so sometimes it takes time. You have to relax, and then downloading takes a while as well. A lot of issues going on with that. So okay, I just need one more. Okay, thank you. Okay, work on your brain, eat some fruits and vegetables. Okay, if you're having any issues, headaches, whatever it may be, lightheaded and stuff like that, maybe you're eating wrong. Okay, everything's not flowing like it's supposed to. Clean your car, so maybe there's some things in there that you need to get out that maybe get you in trouble, or just cleaning it out to, you know, for better. You know, you might be cleaning out yourself. Your hair, I make my own products. Y'all know that. I see that on our ancestors HM products and experimental, you know, examples of making your own and whatever it may be, long, short, maybe need a haircut, maybe some people cut their hair off their body. I like hair, you know, so whatever's needed, maybe just need to go get a hairstyle, go to the hairstylist, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I think then, and I don't know who else, but I appreciate that somebody came. Yeah, I appreciate that somebody came, and I told them that. So the guy who posted it was real happy that I did that, you know. I want them to know I really appreciate them for doing that. They stopped a lot of things, so they let me know that there's something more than what we think, you know. I put, remember the blacks, gold people are not only in color of skin, it's who you are inside, certain species, aliens, race of people, so don't get caught up in the color. So the tall white aliens, y'all can listen to him sometime, you know, he's very knowledgeable. But y'all need to go look at him, like I say, but not every white person is from his planet, so don't get stuck into a whole lot of the color. It's deeper than that. They think they changed our DNA and the melanin. So some people they're convincing to take out the melanin, and that's the pigment, that's the carbon, that's the copper inside of your skin, you know. And if you take that out, that's gonna make your bones brittle. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make you sickly and everything else. So of course, if you're eating wrong and then get the shot and all that, of course, you know it's gonna be a totally different person, you know. And they've been changing our DNA ever since they brought us here. So we all part of them. So we stronger than them if we put our heads together. Yeah. That's why when I have a gratitude prayer, I always thank, you know, the cosmos, Mother Galaxy, for the universe, the planets. I appreciate all of them in the cosmos, the Council 24, the Galactic Federation. I just thank everything. You know, I don't know what's going on, but I know something. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate those that watch over us, you know. Wheel of Fortune, Revelation of Money, Overseas Trip, Completion Phase. So this one is, to me, letting me know, like I said, I don't know who's in space or who's in charge, but I appreciate the help that I get, you know, that we all get. You know, I know it's a lot of trickery going on, ancient things going on. They say it's hell, they say it's heaven, and I think they've been programming us to think that how what you if you die, you do stuff bad, you go to this place, you go to that place, all being programmed. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get out of that program because we are creators. So what they make us visualize and see, we create. So we got to learn how to create our own stuff. And it's certain things like I put about cardinal, fixed signs, and mutable. You have to know what can you create and what your role is here. These are fixed signs on here. So fixing things, you know, getting things prepared, for whatever happens as much as you possibly know. At least you'll be prepared for something. You have some kind of survival thing going on and within yourself. I was looking at a lot of videos where some people don't even eat food or drink water and they're healthy. So maybe check out that, see what that's all about. I don't know if that's their planet did that or they discovered how everything was and they decided to do those things. Because I know for a fact if I can go a long time without eating because the knowledge that I'm getting feeds me. So I know it's something more than what we're told. So you feel different. This could be the reason why you're not from here. So start asking inside you and wherever you're from to help show you this, if it's true or not. And can you come back to your planet while you came here? The truth of everything is possible, and your true family. So when I did believe in their God, that's me, I asked, I want to know the truth. I just looked up, I want to know the truth of everything. So they had me in the process, starting from the Bible, reading it a certain way, ask for truth. And then I used to look at, looking at Star Trek. It was a big thing when I was growing up. And I remember they having Cage on Star Trek. And I was like, and they had different species on it. So was that the Jesus ship? Was it a ship of a spacecraft that went to different planets and got people? And they told us it was a ship that was on the water, you know? It's like, I'm still skeptical about space. Is that water? I don't know. Behind the darkness, I don't know. I'm still tripping on that. But it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Is that the spaceship, the ship that they've been talking about all the time? Never seen no one, never seen no one happy in a relationship, even if it lasts long. They both always messed around, or one of them. Too big sexually, too small, men or women. It's just sad to see people being with people that they, for different reasons, that's not for them, and then sneaking around to find who that's going to make you happy. And the happiness comes within. If you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to find it outside of yourself. You're certainly not going to find it with someone. It's going to be short-lived. So we realize that, then we'll pick wisely. You know what I'm saying? We'll pick the right partner for us if that's what we need or want. You know what I'm saying? Once you're happy in you, then you don't have no problem with looking for happiness outside. Do you your maker? How do I say that? Do you, telling a person, do you your maker? I guess believe in whoever you believe in. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I write these things so fast. Do you think you're handsome, beautiful inside and out? And I hope you do, because you are. You are beautiful, handsome inside and out. Okay, and another thing I was saying about, so when you look back in history, the Egyptians, the cat and the dog statues, were they really people like that, and still are from other planets, are hiding as cats and dogs, or were they cursed cats and dogs? Because you can feel the ones around you if you have any pets or just stray outside. You can tell which ones that, like, they know you are protecting you. You can tell which ones that are not. Because I did a series on time to kill, time to die, and one of the things that the Indians was talking, the Hindu was talking about, that in certain, when you die in illusions or whatever you go through, and it was giving people a chance to come back as humans or come back as animals, and some was picking animals and they called them low. And when I look at some of these animals in their eyes, they look like humans to me. Then they have the movies of spirits people put inside of the animals and looking for a body. Because my grandson had that experience when his mom was a Pisces, is Aquarius. She left and went out of town, and he felt that. He felt like he seen the cats he think that were protecting him fighting another cat still by his door. He just felt that, and me and him talked, and he felt like they was going to try to come and try to take over his body. Just little things, to look at, maybe some things happen in your life, maybe it's sparking some things that maybe you realize, you know, that's all I'm trying to do. Um, you never know what's really going on, you know what I'm saying? It's just some awareness to start opening our eyes up to something else. And I appreciate him, uh, you know, Uncle Fernando for showing us and telling us things. And they fight him, and they're messing with his body. But he know he have to tell this. He's a Virgo. Fights. Nobody got time for that. In love with someone else. If they are, let them go. And if you are, why we staying with somebody? I don't care. See, that money issue. They program us so much with that money and materialistic stuff till we stay in situations that we're not supposed to and not relying on our own intellect to get it and to create it. Divorce, leave the one I'm with or them separated. See, they're stressing it. Like younger men or women, maybe that person do, maybe you do, maybe with somebody that you maybe they're not active, maybe they're not, just kind of like not your style. So why are we there? Everybody miserable then. The kids miserable, y'all miserable, you know. Mental health, religious beliefs, y'all, if maybe the person have mental health or maybe you feel like they saying you do or whatever it may be. If you can't help them, you have to let them go. Otherwise, you going to start getting it. Maybe y'all don't have the same beliefs, you know. Just, not everybody. This is maybe for a couple or a few people. Maybe this message is for. Oh, I remember one time I found this video, and it's this lady. She said she was a reptilian, and she was telling the story of her ancestors. And she said her ancestors, when they came here to get the copper and the gold and different stuff to repair their spaceship and to live here for a while. But the Andromeders, a different species, was here, so they was fighting with them, and they went in. The reptilians started the ice age to freeze that species out. So that species went inside of the earth, Andromedas or whatever they were called. And then it was so cold that the reptilians couldn't come back, so they waited centuries later when the ice melted and came back. Some people say they killed the dinosaurs, the draconians. I don't know. I don't know about that part. But anyway, so she said that when they came back, it was livable, so they lived on top of the earth the way we do, until another species of aliens came, and then they went into the caverns of the earth, and that's where they stay at now. Just interesting little things. You know what I'm saying? That they have you listening to. Uh, so the ones that they say are enemies, are they really our enemies? I was thinking about Hitler. And see, this how they want us. If you feeling that way, Pisces, get up and the inner you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody get you down. Okay? I mean, it's okay to cry, but be stronger. Crying always made me stronger. Okay? Letting people go. Don't have nobody treating you no type of way that you don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a queen, you're a king, you're a god, you're a goddess. You know what I'm saying? You are probably from a whole different planet than that person. They don't understand you. They started playing games with you. Why are you letting them play those games? If this is you, or maybe somebody around you, or maybe it's not even a barter partnership. Maybe somebody passed. My condolences. Lost a baby. My condolences. Whatever it may be. Let's see, second deacon Gemini. Let's see what they're saying. Might be feeling bad about money. I don't know. Could be sickly. I don't know. The first deacon, what is it? Second deacon. The second deacon Gemini is ruled by Venus and is a Libra deacon. These are sociable people who want to be around and conversate with others as much as possible. They are, like all Geminis, curious and want to know all about you and what makes you tick. Their natural curiosity is also draws them to study art or the wonders of nature, for example. They have a tendency to see themselves through the eyes of others. However, that can lead to difficult making any decisions without others' input. They make really good mediators as they see the good in people and can present that to the other side of the and other side in negotiation. So maybe that person is not communicating with you and you know the trickery. You Pisces, you got every sign in you. You the oldest ancient sign. So you already know the truth. You already been through that person, try to show them how faithful you are, the whole 9 yards. Why are we trying to show people how faithful we are? Why are we doing that? You know what I'm saying? You're a sociable person. You love people, and that person don't want you to do this, don't want you to do that. Don't stay in those type of relationship. Ask yourself, why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, I might love you, the love that you'll never understand, but you don't love me like I love you, so I have to let you go. You know what I'm saying? You have to let them go for your happiness, to find you. You know, you can't find you through somebody else, and it's vice versa. You know, so people need to realize that. Don't try to use pictures for evil, use it for good. Some people take pictures and put voodoo on you and call you in. Is that what's going on? They're making sure you don't leave? Or are you doing that to somebody? Nobody should be worth it. How people love somebody that much they want to put voodoo on them to or send them love spells and stuff like that. That's selfish. That makes me run even more. No more stealing people's land and make them pay taxes. Okay? Tired of that stuff. You can't own Mother Earth. Who started that? I'm funny, fun, friendly, and loving. So you missed out. They don't see the real you. Too bad. Somebody else will. See yourself. I'm out. Okay? Time to move around. You know what I'm saying? Back to this. All the different countries, different aliens from other planets, and they're making us fight these wars, and they're actually fighting the different aliens that's there, stealing the resources, killing the people off, having us thinking those people are evil people, and they just like us, confused and lost too. But they got a war going on that we know nothing about. It's much deeper than what they're telling us. You know, it's just something to think about. And then, they've stopped the war, so they say in Afghanistan. I really think they got robots out there, but that's another story. And so now they bringing a certain ones here. Oh, I'm going to be right back, Pisces. Let me go to part 2.